I do feel that the valuable knowledge of somebody who did not attend post-secondary, who's just a traditionalist, doesn't get this opportunity very often. And so when I'm presented with an opportunity to hit the stage or hit a platform where I can reach a larger audience, I take advantage of it, and I think about like my grandparents who weren't given this opportunity to share in their own authentic voice.
This event is so important because we come together to think about a very critically important question that affects all of our communities, and that's research.
The fact of the matter is that we're perfectly positioned to really think deeply and hard about how do we address these issues. And that's what today is about, is to recognize, the sacredness of the work that we do, and to, be good neighbors and strengthen one another, and that there is greater strength in doing this work collectively versus feeling like we're the only one out there, doing the work within our own space.
So there's always this need to continue to mentor people who don't have this knowledge base to work from. And some of it is not written down, some of it's customary, some of it's cultural knowledge that is, not publicly disseminated. It wouldn't be appropriate to share it beyond certain circles. And so it is important to do this kind of apprenticeship style training to be able to share these very technical and nuanced approaches that support the research that we're able to implement within tribal communities and with tribal communities.
We look at it as the table. Who is missing? When we're all sitting around the table and all of our voices are being shared and all of our stories and our authentic experience, who's missing from the table? And I think that when we have arguments and difference of opinion, that's what you want at the table. We can value each other's opinion. And when you start to value each other's opinion, we start to learn.
And as long as there are people, whether they're indigenous or not, who are coming into the communities doing research, we will always have to grapple with that question of how do we do this responsibly? And so for me, this space is necessary because that's going to be an unending responsibility for all of us. And as long as there's researchers, as long as there's tribal nations, this space will need to exist to continue to ask that important question.